Hello, Digger fans, and welcome to another installment of Mines MidWeek. I'm your host, Colin Bonix, and we're joined once again by head volleyball coach Jamie Skadeland. Coach, welcome back.
Thanks.
Let's talk about last week. You guys had two matches to open up your RMAC schedule. First, let's talk about Tuesday's win over Colorado Christian. For the fans that didn't see, the Diggers topped the Cougars 3-0 right here at Lockridge Arena. So, how do you think it went?
I thought it went really well. I was expecting CCU to be this really this high energy, powerful team in that sense, and we were kind of ready for that. And if anything out of that match, when I walk away from it, I thought we played really well defensively, and that's not something that we walk away from matches and think, we played a great defensive match. And in that game, we did. I mean, we really had their game plan down, and because we've seen them so much, and we knew who we needed to contain, which was their outside hitter, and we did so. And then it also helped to have, I believe Melanie Wanamaker had 12 kills, 0 errors out of 20 attempts, hitting 600, so that doesn't hurt either. But besides that, I mean, there was no, from some of our other hitters, there wasn't a great offensive match. We just played really solid defensively. So
It was a good win for you guys, and I want to keep talking about Colorado Christian for a minute. The win on Tuesday was your fifth in the last 5 meetings. You guys met on 4 occasions last year. So I want to ask you, as a coach, do you game plan differently against teams that you've seen that often as compared to a team where you only see once a year?
Well, yeah. I mean, of course, we get another opportunity to say, okay, well, last time we did this and it didn't work, so we've got to make an adjustment here, or this is working, or we know what we need to stop, or we know what we need to get going offensively. I mean, you know each other better, and so that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't like playing somebody that often. Last year playing CCU 4 times was a lot, but we took care of it, and we took care of it this time again with this new group, and we did a really good job. We just kind of played solid and no fancy stuff, and it was good.
Let's talk about Saturday. You guys went down 0-2 to UCCS on their home court, and then came storming back and ended up with a 3-2 win. First, talk about how the match transpired, and then second, talk about what a match like that, seeing your team come out of that hole, can tell you about this one.
Yeah, well, remember what I said last week. For some reason, UCCS just always gives us trouble. I don't understand it, and I don't know if our team understands it either, but going in, we knew that they were going to be a hard-hitting team, and maybe where we could get some holes might be on the receiving side or on the digging side. Well, that was not the case in the first 2 games, and they have a couple of Division I transfers, and they came out swinging away, and I don't feel like we responded the same. We seemed very hesitant, playing very safe and in our comfort zone, and we're not going to win games like that. And we talk about that all the time, taking risks, and that's why in practice, we encourage going for it offensively or going for it defensively, and let's get that out in practice, and let's get out all the wrinkles in practice. So when it comes match time, especially against a team like this, we're a little bit more comfortable with taking those risks. And in the first 2 games, we were just way too safe. And they played well, and they serve-received us in system, and they were digging us, and they shut down Mel, and
Which not a lot of teams have done.
No, not a lot of teams done, and Mel doesn't like when people do that to her. So it was just, we couldn't get going. We couldn't keep the ball to serve long enough. So game 3, we made a couple of big switches, and we kind of just decided that we wanted to kick some butt. We're not going to walk out of this jam being 3-0, and we're sure not going to walk out of this jam losing by tipping or roll shotting. We're going to swing away, and we're going to go for it. And we did, and we changed the momentum of the game, and we had some energy left, and I think UCCS played CCU the night before, and it was a 5-game match, and I think they didn't have as much legs as we did, so that helped. But at the end of the match, when we had won that game, and that was a big game 5, and it was exciting, it was fun to play, fun to coach, I walked into the locker room and said, I'm glad that this group did that I know that this group can and is capable of doing that. That was nice to see. So
definitely give you guys a little more info going forward on this new group you have. We talked about this young lady last week, but I want to talk about her again. Alana Winfield, 6'2" middle from Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
had a very good start to her collegiate career. Last weekend, for last week's show, she set a school record on attack percentage on 20 or more attempts. This week, she went to the record books as the 5th highest kill total in program history with 25 kills in Mines win over UCCS on Saturday. She was named the RMAC Offensive Player of the Week this week, very well deserved. So my question for you is, a player like this that's having this much success so early in her career, is the sky the limit for a player like that?
Yeah, well, it absolutely is. For Alana, it is going to be all about what she chooses to do here. We're going to give her all the tools to do it. We're going to give her all the opportunities to do it. We're going to put her against the best of Division II throughout her 4 years. We're going to look for her to be the go-to. It's going to be all up to Alana. There are some things that we're going to continue to, like goals and expectations we're going to set for Alana, because I don't ever want her to get complacent, because she truly could be, in my opinion, an All-American at the, maybe junior, senior year. I mean, but she's got to work for that, and we've got to change some things, with, maybe how she recovers from, a blocked ball or however it may be, but she'll get there with that. And, she really took over that match, 25 kills, and she just kept going, and she didn't hesitate. And I hope that she recognized, Mel was kind of struggling, so I need to step up. And I'm looking for Alana to be that, and keep learning about the game, and keep growing, and don't get complacent, because when you get success early on, it's easy to get complacent. So, but I'm excited for Alana. I think she could do a lot of things. I'd like to get her a little bit more strong, and maybe we'll add a little bit more to that vertical of hers, but she's good. She's good. She's doing a good job.
She's very good. She's very fun to watch
Yeah.
from the sidelines, that's for sure. I want to talk about another one of your players, junior Sarah McCarron.
Yeah.
She played a major role in you guys getting out of that 0-2 hole on
Absolutely.
Saturday. And she hasn't, been wowing anybody with her stats, but she's so versatile. She's so good at so many different aspects of the sport of volleyball. So talk about Sarah and that versatility that she brings to your team.
Well, since I have been here, I haven't had a lot of 6 rotation outsides, meaning an outside that can play the front row and the back row. Just the major ones was a few years ago, Elizabeth Sarashu. Last year, Jackie Stabell played front row only. And had a DS coming in for her, and then Sarah McCarrick, she plays all the way around. So, the thing with Sarah is she is one of our best servers. She is our best primary passer in the service-seed lanes. We expect to see high numbers on the digging side of things. Then she has to go to the front row. She's one of our better blockers. We leave her with a lot of solo blocking because we trust her. And then she's asked to score. And she's the captain. And she's an upperclassman, and she takes it all in stride. There is a lot that she's responsible for. Some of these other girls, they play 3 rotations and they get to take a 3 rotation break. She does not. She has to stay in it. And so a game like UCCS, when it's 5 game, you have to stay mentally and physically focused. You truly do. And she does a great job of that. She's in shape. She can handle 5 games. She can handle swinging away and then going back and serving hard and then going back and digging as much as she can. I think she's not as recognized in the conference in the region as I would like her to be. I think that is because, offensively she doesn't have as high numbers as maybe Mel or Alana does, but there's so much that she does, and there would be no way we'd be where we are, in the last 5 matches without her. So I'd like to get her some more, just some more recognition.
I think if she keeps playing the way she does, that'll come over time.
Yeah, I hope so.
So looking ahead to this weekend, big set of matches coming up for your squad.
Yeah.
You're going to face a couple more teams that you know very well. Metro State on Friday, number 22 Regis on Saturday. These 2 squads will pick ahead of you in the preseason poll, so obviously the rest of the coaches think that they're going to be towards the upper echelon of the conference. What are you expecting to see from these 2 teams this week?
I think it's going to be an all-out battle. I really do. And it's hard. We're going to play Friday and Saturday, and both are going to be battle matches, and it's at their place. So, what to expect? We have always had, in the last few years, we've had some really great matches with both of those teams, really exciting matches. And, last year we did well with both of them. And, this year, it just seems like we scout each other well. And so in match, during the match, we are having to make a lot of adjustments, and we're having to be really creative offensively and really solid defensively. And so I'm ready for that. You know, we're going to get our team ready for that. Wednesday and Thursday we have practice here, and it's going to be all about those two teams. And we can get those 2 wins. That's huge. That's huge in just our confidence level and what we're capable of doing. And my freshmen are improving every single match. I think that's all I can ask for right now. I think the future is very promising if we can keep playing the way we have been playing.
All right. Well, Coach, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by. Fans, just a reminder, the now 17th ranked Diggers will take on Metro State on Friday and Regis on Saturday. Both those matches will be in Denver. Friday's match with the Roadrunners is going to kick off at 7 p.m. and Saturday's match with the Rangers will start at 5. And be sure to check www.csmordiggers.com for stats and recaps for both matches. That's all the time we have for this week. We'll see you next time.